We think we'll talk after.
All right. Oh, wow, it's 6:45. Okay. Do we have Heather tonight?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to toggle out and start my speech and hope for the best with people with raising their hands and whatnot, but if I can get assistance from somebody. Lindsay, I think you have a part in this because planner's not here. I just don't know who's doing what.
We'll just jump in. We'll tag team Angela and I.
Okay, I'll be right.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't lose you. I wish I knew how to diminish the screen so I could still see you in the bottom. Is there a way I can do that? Minimize webinar. Ooh. Oh, no, I still lost you. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Cool. All right, it being 6:45, this meeting of council is called to order. This is a public meeting held by council under section 34 and section 36 of the Planning Act 1990 as amended and is declared open. Members are to state any pecuniary interest or the general nature thereof before this item is discussed. There being none, this public meeting is to provide notice of the township's intention to pass a bylaw to remove a holding symbol on the subject land in Madawaska Shores plan of subdivision being Lot 9, Concession 7 in Plan M-104. The circulation of the notice of intention is required under the Planning Act. In accordance with the Planning Act, notice must be given at least 20 days before the public meeting is held. Would the clerk please confirm the date the notice was circulated and that we have the required 20 days notice?
The notice of intention was circulated to all the affected property owners on November 22nd, 2021. The notice was also published on the township website and the website calendar on November 22nd and circulated to the two property owners that are affected.
Thank you. The 20-day notice having been given, I now declare this meeting properly constituted to transact its business. Would the clerk please give a description of the proposed amendment?
The purpose of the proposed amendment is to remove the holding symbol from the subject land, thereby permitting development on 2 residential subdivision lots. The holding symbol is subject to a condition for removal being that archaeological concerns are satisfactorily addressed. The effect of the amendment is to rezone the subject lands from rural residential holding to rural residential. The lands affected by the amendment are located in lots 1 and 30 in Plan M-104 within Lot 9, Concession 7, Geographic Township of McNabb, Braeside.
Thank you. Were there any written comments received?
I do not see any written comments for this application.
Okay. Other than what was provided in the description of the amendment, I assume the representative of Mr. Howarth would not have too much to add at this point.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Liz. Okay. For the reading of the comments, there was a stage 3 archaeological assessment, which was included in your package. No further assessment is required according to the Ministry of Heritage, Sport and Tourism. And they found the assessment satisfactory and the study has been posted on the public registrar. Mr. Howarth was unable to attend this evening and advised through the clerk's office that the owner has submitted a stage 3 archaeological assessment dated August 31st, 2021. The study found that after site work recovery and documentation of the 19th century, early 20th century artifacts, that the site does not meet the ministry standards for cultural heritage value or interest of domestic archaeological sites that post-date 1830. No further archaeological assessment was recommended. As required, the archaeologist submitted the report to the Ministry of Heritage, Sport, Tourism and Culture Industries. The ministry's November 8th, 2021 letter confirms that this satisfies the assessment and the findings, and the report has been entered in the Ontario Registry. Therefore, he recommended that the holding symbol be lifted to allow development on the subject lots.
Excellent, thank you. Do we have anybody from the public with us this evening?
Nope.
Do we have anybody that would be representing the owner or the agent of the property this evening?
Nope.
Do we have any questions or comments from members of council?
Nope.
Well then, this therefore completes the public meeting process. The bylaw will be brought forward to this evening's regular council meeting for consideration of passing. Should this bylaw be approved, a notice of passing is not required to be given under section 34, subsection 14 of the Plating Act. There is no appeal period for this amendment. The bylaw comes into effect upon its passage. That's a weird last paragraph to read. I declare this public meeting closed.